What's up, Pana fam? It's your boy Anthony. We're gonna talk behind the song "Out on Patrol" today. Got my co-writer Connor Myers, Axel Rasmussen, and let's get into it. We're just gonna talk a little bit about what the whole songwriting process was that day for us. For me, that day was incredible. The emotion I just got from that day was powerful, and I knew we walked away with something incredibly special that's going to make an impact over time and will stand the test of time, because I truly believe this song has the ability to do that. And I'm going to let the boys speak a little bit on this song, but kind of walk us through the morning we did that, Connor.
Yeah, well, that was the first time we wrote, and I don't know what it was, but I heard you play at Fox and Locks a few times, and when Alex linked us up,
Yeah.
I was like, man, I really think I've got a song idea for Anthony. Like, I really thought, because I knew you wanted something genuine. I knew you wanted something. When you mentioned law enforcement, when we first met, I was like, man, I've actually started something that will be perfect for him.
Yeah.
But when we started writing, it was different because my dad did 32 years in law enforcement. I did a couple of years in law enforcement, started off with music. And so when we started writing it was such a comfortable write, because I knew that both you guys, Anthony, I knew that you wanted that song for the right reason. Yeah. I knew that we were writing something because we were going to touch people's lives in a way that every musician wants to, but it's really hard to really focus on something that's important to you. So when I saw that, like, this topic was that important to you, I was like, this is the right song for him. Yeah. And I can only say that, like, when we were finished, it's not just because it's our song, yeah, but I can only say, like, when I was working in law enforcement, I wish I had something like that. Some nights, like, honestly, I wish I had a song like that I played on the drive home, because it would have been just kind of a reassurance, like, okay,
what I'm doing matters.
Yeah, I dealt with so much that day, and, like, hearing something like that just helped me be positive before I get home to my wife or family and everything. But what about you guys?
Well, I remember you saying that, how you were talking how this song would be great for when you were as a policeman, and
yeah,
that really hit home too, coming from a person who's experienced this. You know, I think that was what this song needed, and
yeah,
have an artist who believes in it, who's not just checking a box. I mean, this comes from your heart, and
yeah,
it's obvious, man. So it's really
it tugs on the heartstrings, dude, and I feel extremely connected to it when I play it, and I'm blessed the fact that these guys said, hey, because typically after a co-write, you're like, are we can put this away for a while? Is somebody gonna cut this? Do you see a future for this? Not only did they allow me to do it, but I was extremely grateful that they let me cut this song, and that they believe in me as an artist to not only sing it, but to put it out there to the world, and let me do that. So that was really cool, you guys.
Even coming back from the studio, we saw countless normal amounts of police cars.
It was weird, dude. We finished tracking that day, and we went to breakfast, and, like, there's police out on patrol, man, pulling people over, and I'm like, man, this is so funny. Like, this is a sign, man. Like, what is going on here? We leave the studio and we see all that, and I'm just like, I think we did something right, man. That was, for me, I'm very religious. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. He was speaking through us that day. I truly feel that, and excited to see where the song goes, dude. So
yeah, I definitely one of those songs where, like, I had in my back pocket, I think, that song or that idea for the song, and as soon as we got on this thing, I was like, it's just one of those songs that, like, it's hard to explain. You're not chasing something, you know, superficial. You're not chasing something for streams. You're not chasing anything like that. It's iconic. It's something that speaks to who you are as an artist, yeah, and I think that means way more than anything. And that's the type of song that's going to resonate with people for a long time. Yeah. Versus just, you know, a week or so and then they forget about it. It's something that you're always going to have police. Well, hopefully, we always have police officers. Yes. We have some kind of order and protection. And I really think that this is one of those songs that no matter 100 years could pass and cop can listen to it on the way home.
First responder, I think it just has the ability to make an impact on those people, but just not even just those people in law enforcement and first responders, but just somebody listening as an outsider can really maybe resonate and say, man, I really forget how much these people like protect and provide and take care of the communities, and what they do is, for me, it's, I'm blessed that I get to have a song that kind of pays homage to these guys, and hopefully as a listener you can take that in and what they kind of go through and have to go home, like I said, and just be a father, a brother, sister, whatever it may be. And that's kind of what I feel about the song. It's just has the ability to make an impact, and again, take the time to just appreciate what they do.
It's funny, like, because it's same thing with movies, same thing with a lot of things. There's a lot of movies that can portray, you know, a lot of honesty and a lot of power behind what they're filming. And it's like, it's not even just for like you said, it's not even just for police officers. If you're a husband or if you're a wife of a police officer or anyone, and that officer has trouble communicating those emotions, has trouble, you know, wondering why they come home and they feel a certain way. This is one of those songs that obviously a spouse or a son, daughter, uncle, whoever can listen to it and be like, you know, I don't know that job. I don't know how it's impacting them, and they're going to be able to understand a little better through that song. So it's for them too.
Very cool, man. Well, Pana fam, that was a little bit behind the songs of Out on Patrol. Let's go.
Mom and 3 kids stuck in a ditch trying to make it home. You just never know what you're gonna get out on patrol. This life brings good and bad times, but you gotta know. You get home, you gotta lay it all down, 'cause your kids need a hero now. And people come first, 'cause they deserve your heart and soul. Out on patrol.